Shit, yo. A nigga at a train station. You know what I'm saying? Just keep this shit straightforward and to the point. I'm pretty sure you probably done seen the title of the video, but let's talk about it. Because I know you probably feel some type of way based off the title alone and all the stereotypes that I'm probably about to list. Well, shit, let's get right into it. The reason I think a lot of black people in general don't give a fuck about their, culture or their neighborhoods and cities and states, whether it's bad or good as to where they come from, because one, they don't got a plan to. Two, a lot of them that we look up to, behind the scenes, realistically, no one's doing research enough behind. No one is checking behind what's being said about certain influencers on the topic. No one is having these conversations around their job or, for example, me at a MARTA station, you know, all right, I'm gonna pull you, the viewer, as an example. If you're clicking on this video, you may or may not be black. But how many times in the topic when you went to work did you bring up this serious conversation, or so you call it, to people at work? I guarantee you fucking don't. How many people that you go to work or overall come across to that, even if you don't know, that you feel like is a serious enough topic enough for you to talk about? Do you make YouTube shorts? Do all you do is repost shit on social media? Are you pushing things that make people believe in black social stigmas? Black girls are ratchet, for example. Do you like ratchet motherfuckers? And that might be funny. Well, shit, I'll admit it is, but are you pushing this stereotype? Do you like somebody from jail, a women? Do you like quote-unquote gangster niggas? Why is that being pushed around in social media? Like, why, really feel like the men is really most of the issue. We watch media that obviously increase the views and streams, which makes the label push it out more. For example, 21 Savage, as much as a negative influence he could be, depending on who's listening and how you take his messages, and even though he even points out that when he speaks on the serious topic in his music, that nobody overall decides to listen to it. Do you know the song I'm talking about that he mentioned on the Breakfast Club? I guarantee you don't. But if I say peaches and eggplants in the feature, I guarantee you know that right off rep. Do you care about a hood or overall your quote-unquote black brothers and sisters enough to actually go out there and lend some money towards some shit and actually do the research behind what you're putting the money towards? Don't tell me you're buying a Black Lives Matter t-shirt to a bitch who overall, when the money builds up, they end up taking the money and end up going out there building up more houses in white neighborhoods that are racist, that are verbally admitted to it. But I guess that's just not a conversation, right? It's not worth having, right? But yet, motherfuckers out here having it. Fuck it, we just gonna let the train do what it do. But do you realistically care? Because everybody talking a good talk, but nobody walking the walk. Where's your videos at on YouTube? How many times you done reposted it on your story? How many times, did you choose to not promote or not like or not stream a type of certain person's music because they're pushing a negative image? And I'm not telling you to not listen to certain people, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got like their own taste and so forth. But at the end of the day, if that's what you really stand for, you should have no reason as to playing a part into it. I'll tell you as of right now, if you're going to listen to music like that, make sure it's illegally. Download it. Fuck these niggas. These niggas ain't got shit good to say. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to these niggas shows. You control who's popular and what's not, and what's overall pushed the media based off of what's around you. Or at least, whether it's a small percentage or not, play a part. Will you put down the 21? Will you stop, streaming it, supporting the artist? Will you stop, believing in all the BS they saying. I'll tell you right now, there's not damn near, with the exception of 21 Savage, despite what I was saying, and Gunna and maybe Nudie, to my knowledge, these motherfuckers around here in Atlanta, they don't give a fuck about this city, bro. These niggas out here living off of advance money and mansions they can't even realistically afford, stunning on the world, and everybody looking up to them as if they models. I don't remember not one thing Young Thug has said that could be inspirational or overall good. And this is someone that is a fan. You know what I'm saying? That's someone who watched all the interviews, went through the shorts, even short clips of them in their personal life on YouTube. The person who is a stan, you could say. And I can't find not one goddamn thing that's useful or helpful. But, like I said, people who quote-unquote want to relate to them from the hood, you know what I'm saying, around the hood and all this other shit, like, where y'all at? You don't see no videos of these rappers, as much as they want to say it in their music, helping neighborhoods and feeding motherfuckers, but you gonna believe that goofy shit when you see it. I guarantee you are. When I go home, I don't get help from 21 Savage. I don't get help from Nudie. And I ain't saying they owe the shit to me. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like people should be supporting a message they know is bullshit. Shit that they could just look up type shit, Shit like that just don't make sense. It genuinely don't. Motherfuckers fall for that shit over time. The biggest issue with black people in their culture is black people. On some real shit. Niggas do not care. Y'all hear it, yelling shock and awe. Y'all probably like a video. But outside of that, y'all realistically ain't finna do shit for real. Do you even know how to? Do you know the government of your state? Who you can and who you can tell people to impeach in order to make some type of positive impact? You do not. For those of y'all who don't know, goddamn Brian Kemp is the motherfucker that you could be talking to if you don't like your living situation in this state. But it shouldn't take for me to tell you that in order for you to know that already, if you allegedly care as much as you say you do.